Hey guys, it's Edwin here, and today I'll be answering this question of how does daydreaming actually become addictive or become adaptive. Actually, most daydreamers they don't really start as addicted to this maladaptive daydreaming. They start with daydreaming for a few minutes, and it's a controllable habit. Like yes, they do it, but it's controllable. But as they keep going, they realize that now this dream is becoming uncontrollable, and that's when now it switches to becoming maladaptive. So why does it turn that way? Actually, the first reason is coping mechanism. You see, what happens is as we grow or as we live, we encounter a lot of stress in our lives. And when we encounter a lot of stress in our lives, we always look for something or look for a form of escape or a form of a temporary relief from the stresses or from the anxieties of life. Someone might overwork, someone might drink excessively, or just be addicted to gaming, or just something which they do compulsively to run away from facing these daily challenges. So, for someone who's been used to daydreaming slightly, when they encounter this daily stress, they resort to daydreaming as a coping mechanism. So when you just encounter stress and then resort to daydreaming as a coping mechanism, you get to this point where this daydreaming now becomes habitual. The point where faced with any little boredom or any little stress in life, you want just to go to this daydream. And the thing about daydreaming is it's easily addictive because it's just with you. You don't have to look for a gamepad or to look for a drink or to look for someone else. You just have to sit down and then it begins. So it's the easiest form of addiction because it's your thoughts and it's your mind which is pulling you back to this dream world. So that's the main reason. Like it becomes addictive when you fail to deal with or to process emotions in life or to regulate your negative emotions in life in a healthy manner. The second reason is, of course, it offers a dopamine peak. Like the experiences of that daydream are very, very pleasant. You enjoy, like it takes you to this high. It takes your dopamine to this high. You really feel like you're having this a pleasant experience, especially when your daydreams are positive. So, because when you feel this high, you want to go back to that experience, and when you come back to life, you'll always have that urge of wanting to go to that high again. Same thing as when you're drinking. Like you want to have that one drink because it's taking you higher and higher. So the more you do that, the more it becomes habitual, the more it becomes addictive because you are craving that high which is being provided to you by that daydream. You're always craving. Then you get to this point of developing a compulsive nature towards your daydreaming. Like you want it because it makes you feel good. You want to just have a taste of it because it makes you feel good. And the more you do that, and life is not always a moment of just being high. You will have lows, but now because you're used to a high, you'll always want to go back to the rhythm, which makes it really addictive. The other aspect is of why it's addictive to other people and not others is the fact that some people are just imaginative, some people are just creative. Let's say a writer and artist, because these are the most people who really experience adaptive daydreaming. So because someone just loves that or just has that, they'll always have this tendency to falling back to something which they know more. Because something about coping mechanism is we mostly go to these things which are our hobbies or something we love doing. So if you're an artist, you might end up like using daydreaming as a coping mechanism because you lack other coping mechanisms. So anytime you not really face your underlying issues like trauma or anxiety, you will always jump to the coping mechanisms. So it becomes addictive because it's a coping mechanism and because it becomes habitual. And something about this, some people might say like, yes, I can control it now. Yes, me too, I can control my daydreaming. I'm a normal daydreamer. But the thing is, it's not really about controlling the daydream. It's about really working on yourself, working on those issues. Because even if you can just do it controllably, the more life goes on, the more you get used to that as a form of life or a way of life, the more you'll have this feeling of avoiding dealing with life challenges and life stressors. You'll get this feeling like there's no point of dealing with them. You can just go to this daydream. So even if it's immersive, even if it's controllable, always focus on dealing with your life issues, like dealing with your real life, to the point where you will not need that daydream to escape from reality. So hope you found that informative, guys. Until next time, have a nice day.